Okay guys, you're ready. I think most of you know me. Rob, nice to meet you. Ola, Richard. We've invited you here today because we feel that WYSIWYG has finally come of age and it's reached that point where it attracts and deals with so many different people, i.e. LED fixtures, LED screens. We've built an engine now that is 5 times faster, which means that we can handle the Olympics with real speed, and that it's time to promote and tell everybody that on an average show like the Olympics, and actually I'll just run this one, an average show like the Olympics, we can trim almost, or actually I shouldn't say we can trim, we do trim out upwards of 500,000 kilowatts of power savings from using WYSIWYG itself. Now we have been saving power for a lot of time, but until we've added all the other 5 times faster features and all the LED stuff into it, it wasn't as useful as it is now today for saving power. It's been used on your 2012 Olympics next year for that very reason, and it is a request from companies like the Olympics that you bring sustainability tools to the marketplace, and that's how you get these gigs. So in our view, we felt it was time to promote and get you guys to see that maybe what we're talking about is good, and that we do have a sustainable tool, and that everybody really saves money, time, and power by doing this. Let you all think about that for a while. Any questions?
Can you go over some of the new features in 27?
Well, it's not really about new features. It's about the fact that the product runs that much faster. We've engineered it so that on a regular laptop, everybody can have this high speed, which means that it can go into nearly every show that there is and show them virtually real what's going to happen, so that they don't need to turn the lights on. I know that will be an argument amongst the group, but we've got it there to the point now where you can see so well what it does in the virtual world that you only turn the lights on now to prove that it actually looks like that. And there's been this argument that people want to see their real lights running, and what I'm saying is that with WYSIWYG today you don't have to. It's every bit as good as. It has the inverse square law built into it, so lights only go as far as they normally do in the real world. And the color and everything behind it is very, very good. Any other questions?
Well, there's an awful lot of lights here now which are like beam light type lights.
Yeah.
Can you model those properly now?
I don't call them beamers in...
Well, like the Sharpie, all those lights that are parallel
Yes.
beam lights. You can do those now?
Yep. Sharpies are all in there. In fact, they're up here in this rig. They're running up here in WYSIWYG today. We've endorsed all of the new technology, all the LED technology. We've built LED screen wizards into WYSIWYG so you can build any screen you want instantly. So basically what we're saying is now the product's come of age. And if you want to do a show and encompass all the things you see in a show and build it virtually, you can, and it does it, and it does save time, money, and power.
And how do you get data into it now?
Data into WYSIWYG?
Yeah,
through the developer program.
But to listen to the console now is ArtNet? Or is
We do ArtNet, we do StrandNet, ShowNet, our own SDK kit. We cover all of them. ArtNet's definitely in there.
do the ACN stuff as well?
We do streaming ACN. It's all there. So we're trying to be completely universal and generic to everybody. No other questions?
What? No, Richard started asking that.
Ah.
I'm leaving it to Richard.
Sorry, what?
I'm leaving you the price question.
Okay. How much, what's the price now? Can you go over pricing?
Pricing for WYSIWYG itself to do a show like the Olympics,
Yeah.
$5,700 US. And in that price you get something that will do that show. In fact, it works from the smallest show to the biggest show in one package.
That's a single user license, is it?
Pardon?
That's a single user license, that's one share.
Yes, it is. But what you've got in that product is the biggest database of lighting equipment in the world now. And we've been gathering that data. I think we're at something like 800 moving lights, every mode, every software version. We can tell you the power it uses, the bulbs they go in, all of that spat out to you. But we do have the biggest database, and that's what makes WYSIWYG powerful, is all the manufacturer items on board.
Library of video screens, for example, LED screens.
We decided not to model video screens because there's too many, so we built wizards.
More than there are lights.
Yes. We built wizards to do it instead, and we've built wizards to model LED screens and different shape screens, so you can literally specify the pitch, everything you need to do, and it will build it for you in front of you. And you can be up and running in a few minutes. So we figured that trying to model every screen in the world and it's not the way to go. It's better to build that wizard and let the users do it.
Okay. So you can build a semi-transparent screen, do 50%, 60% transparency, you can do...
Not sure if the light will go through the screen at the moment, that's always but yes, we can do all of that. And we can project video out of projectors. Actually, you can see the projector up there, and we can show you what's happening in that video projection. You can look right into the video projector and see what's coming out of it. Now, we cover all of the projectors, and again, we decided not to model every video projector in the world. What we do is we give people a generic projector that they can manipulate to match their projector. So they literally go in and says, I've got this lens, this output, this type, this, and then they've got their virtual projector that emulates it.
You're running that on a Mac. Are you using Boot Camp, or how are you?
Yeah, today we use Boot Camp, Parallels, or Fusion to run it on a Mac. Okay. So it's primarily a PC product at the beginning. In the future, it's going to migrate into 3 platforms. And Linux is one of those versions. That's all underway at the moment at CAST.